didn't even get to bronze.
Hi, this is 𝐿𝐥𝐝𝐡𝐚𝐦. Welcome to Road to Glory Youth Edition Career Mode with Oldham Athletics. Hi, welcome to episode 31 of actually season 3 now. We did manage to go straight up. If you saw the last episode 30, we won. Well, we did win the league a couple of episodes earlier, but we managed to push through the automatic promotion, and we are now in League 1. So far, the thing that I've done off cam is advanced into the season. I'm sorry, I have a cold, so that's why I sound worse than I normally does. Trying to have some coffee. I guess coffee helps against everything, you know? Anyway, I was thinking, we're gonna play if you have a look at the season, the calendar, we're playing, let's have it the weekly schedule. Then this is a lot better. So we're playing the 𝐿𝐥𝐝𝐴𝐻. Butchering that name. Then we're playing 𝐿𝐥𝐼𝐹, the Swedish team, and I can do a quick shout out to 𝐀𝐭𝐡𝐥𝐿 FM. I'll leave his link in the description. He is a big 𝐿𝐥𝐼𝐹 supporter and also a colleague at work of mine, 𝐀𝐭𝐡𝐥𝐿. They are both extreme 𝐿𝐥𝐼𝐹 supporters, so they're probably gonna be happy to see us losing against them. And a couple of days after that, we're playing 𝐵𝐴𝐻. Not sure how to pronounce that either, to be honest. I think it's German or something like that. Could be Belgium. I have no idea. I probably should look that up. Anyway, that's it when it comes to the pre-season tournament. Unless we actually push through to the knockout rounds, then we have a couple of games after that. But the league premiere on the 30th of July, sorry. That's gonna be. We're playing Crewe Alexandra as well, at home at the Boundary Park. But we have a good. What is it? 1, 2, 3. We have 3. Oh, we got 5 weeks of training and getting the squad together before the league premiere. So we're gonna advance to the second, because that's when the preseason, well, not the preseason, the pre-contract signings are leaving. So we agreed, we sold a few players during the end of the last season when the transfer window was closed, and we are just gonna get rid of them in the squad, so to get less players. Then we're gonna add a few out on transfer list and on loan list. Going with a smaller squad than like in FIFA 20. FIFA 21 seems the more players you can loan out, the smaller squad you have, the better, because the players need game time They need to get some match minutes to get sharpness and all that. So we're going with a smaller squad, which makes it can be tough, because a couple of injuries could really cause some trouble. But at the same time, I will try to always have at least 4 or 5 players in my academy that I can bring up in case of. So we are at the second, and we have 6 messages now. We got a scouting report that we're gonna check. We can see McVeigh, he went out on loan. We can see that Johnson departs. Tyler Johnson was brought up from the academy in the only purpose that I brought him up was to sell him, and we brought him up, put him on the transfer list, and he got a bid, and now he's leaving. He haven't played a single game for the club. Leslie has been sold. He's going to the Chinese league. He was a center back. He did really well the games he played, but he couldn't take either Smith nor Cooper's spot in the first 11, so I decided to sell him. Here we can see Jack Leslie and his stats for the club. He played 41 games in total, and he had 1 assist. He wasn't on the field to get points, and he actually had 41 games without a yellow card. He did receive 1 red card that was questionable. We can also see that Ben Peterson has left the club, the central defensive midfielder. He went to Southend. He was the times he played, he was really good. He didn't get many chances, and then I brought up 𝐿𝐥𝐝𝐻, the Icelandic central defensive midfielder, which pushed Pearson even further out. So I was thinking maybe I should loan him or sell him, and then I had a look because I wrote down his potential, and he had an 80 till 86, which is good. I mean, it's really good, but 𝐿𝐥𝐝𝐻 has an 80 till 94, so there's no guarantees that 𝐿𝐿𝐥𝐝𝐻 will be a better player, but at least I'm going to go with him. He was bigger and stronger, and since they are defensive midfielders, I think strength is pretty vital with the defensive qualities, and they were both pretty average. Well, I should say they were both pretty similar. Yeah. So we're going to see Ben Peterson's stats, so we can see that he haven't done much in 22 games when it comes to goals. No goals, no assists, 1 yellow, no reds. But he was solid as a central defensive midfielder. And then we can see that Porter departs. Zachary Porter has been with us since day 1, and he has left the club. He's also a central defensive midfielder, but he did get a lot of game time in the first season. Second, he's just been like in the rotation as a sub. Now I'm thinking he didn't have much potential either. He was a very low rated player. I think he only had up to 76 as his top potential, and I can't really see a future for him in the team. I know that the dynamic potential could kick in and make him even better, but I do have players in that position that are a lot better than him, so that's why we're gonna part ways. Here are the stats for Zachary Porter. He played 62 games, scored 6 goals, he had 10 assists, 4 yellow cards and no red card, and he was a really solid defensive midfielder. And other than that, we should probably check the scout report. We can see that Bobby Ingram is not going to make the cut. Jacob Haynes could be interesting. He's 70. Let's sign him and have a look at him. Sorry. Archer's not going to make the cut. Murphy's not going to make the cut. And Brooks is not going to make the cut. I'm getting really picky. I'll just get rid of these. I'm getting really picky with my youth academy. We'll have a look here. We got Toby Parr, a 75/93 rated left back. He's a center back, but I'm training him to become a left back. And I'm thinking maybe I should do a rotation. I'm gonna sell Hannah. I'm gonna have Möller on the right as a right back, and then Parr will come in as a left back. That's my plan. I haven't decided if I should sell or put Lay out on the transfer list, but we'll see. Then we got the central back in Alistair Armstrong, and I'm making him a right back. You see both these players. He's 5'9" and he's 5'11". I think they're too small as center backs, because the way that I've played the game, meaning that I'm letting the opponent trying to shut down the middle, forcing them out on the wings, so there will be crosses. And since I'm trying to force them to have, to do the crosses, means that my central backs needs to have at least 6'0" up to probably like the better. I mean, the taller the better. If they're 6'5", 6'6", then I'm really happy. But I don't have the height yet. I think Smith is 6'3" or 6'4". We'll have a look at it. But yeah, so they are too small. That's why I'm making them a right and a left back. We got Kirk Somerville here. He's looking interesting. He's 73/94 rated, 6'3". Could be useful. You can see he has some strength. He's got some good jumping. He's aggressive. Yeah, he could be. His stand tackle is okay. Slide tackle is okay. His defensive awareness is pretty low, but we can throw. Let's do this. We got Rankin, who's a 6'2", 77/94 central back. See, Scotland is really providing players for us. We have been very lucky when we scouted Scotland. Then we have the central defensive midfielder from Wales, Dylan Ace, with a perfect last name. I'm afraid he might drop some. He's 70/94 overall right now. He's a 5'7", so he's kind of small. But yeah, I'm gonna monitor him. See how if it grows or if it drops. If it starts dropping too much, I'm just gonna release him. We also got Jacob Haynes, 69/94, 6'2", 5-star skill moves and weak foot. This could be trained, of course, so it doesn't really matter. But it's always good when they have that. He do lack a lot of pace and sprint speed for a winger. I'm not really sure how useful he can be, but we're gonna have him in the team, in the academy for a while to see how he goes. We got Curtis Wilson from Wales too. Same thing with him. He's a 76/94. Not really, he's without pace, and as a winger, that's kind of, his crossing is only 51. So these are players, both Wilson and Haynes are. I should probably try and see if they fit better in a different position. Then we got Jude White. He's from England, 16 years old. He's a 45, so he's very, he's a low overall. We got Akos Zabu, a Hungarian central midfielder that I'm actually making left winger. And then we got Ryan Owen. He's a central midfielder. He's 6'1", 70/94 overall, 15-year-old. I'm making him a striker. Tom Bowen here from Wales. You can see he's an 80/90. He has some. interesting stats. He's only 15, so he's a 68 overall already. And also we got Nicholas Coles from England. He's 6'0", making him a striker. He's a right wing now. He's a 54 overall right wing, and he has interesting stats. And I just want to see if he bumps his overall up and turn him into a striker. So that's the academy. We'll have a look at the squad as well. So we'll start with the two goalkeepers that we got. We got Hoy and Lucas. Hoy is from Northern Ireland, and Lucas he's from England. Both are 59 overall. It's going to be interesting to see when these guys turn 60, which one has better potential. He has the important role, and he's got the rotation, so I should probably go with Lucas. The problem is Lucas is 18 and Hoy is 17, so. And also Hoy is 6'5" and Lucas is 6'3". So yeah, we'll see. I guess the potential will. Yeah, I might send Lucas out on loan and look at the free agents if there's any keeper, and go with Hoy as the first keeper, and then bring in a backup from the free agency, because I didn't have any potential goal in the academy, unless I found one, of course. When it comes to our left backs, we have Möller and Brennan Lay. But I'm thinking about making Möller. Well, I'm not thinking about it. I'm gonna make Möller right back. I can do that just as we speak, because how many weeks? That would take 2 weeks. So let's make him a right back. Even though he's left-footed, I'm gonna make him. He was a right back when he came to the squad, and I'm gonna show you why I will make him a right back. The reason is this guy, Aidan Livingstone. He is, as you can see here, he's almost done when it comes to becoming a left back. And not only that, he's showing great potential. And that's the same as Brennan Lay. Lay had kind of low or lower top overall than Livingstone. So, and then Möller, he haven't really turned 60 yet, so I don't know his potential. But I'm thinking maybe Livingstone, a left back. Then we got the right back Riley, who's well, his contract is expiring, so we can't see his, but he has a good potential. And we got Hannah, who's transfer listed because he's really low. He just came in as a a body. He's been doing well though in the rotation squad. It's not that, but we're getting rid of him, and we do have the players we need now. So we have 2 left backs and 2 right backs when we get rid of Hannah. When it comes to central backs, we got Cooper. He's been growing well. He's a 65 now. We got Smith. Let's see. I was going to tell. He's a 6'3" and Cooper's 6'2". And Perkins, the new guy, is a 6'2". Caffaro is a 6'2". Yeah. So this is the first team central backs. Livingstone is going to be the left back. Perkins is going to be he's going to get some games. He's going to be the rotation, of course. Caffaro is going to be sold. I have a few central backs in the academy, and I brought him in as a free transfer last season, in the preseason of the last season, or season 2, I should say. I've decided to not bring in that many free agents. I'm gonna go with my academy players instead. So I brought in Caffaro, and I brought in the striker Cameron on the free transfers in the preseason of season 2, and I'm getting rid of both. Both are going to go out on the transfer market, so, or they'll be transfer listed, so we're going to get rid of him. And Hannah is already transfer listed. We got the central defensive midfielder Clayton. He's a 70 overall. He's one of the best in his position. We got Drake. He's a 58 overall. Then we got Jon Hauksson. He's a 55 overall. Vertainen, Finnish, 59 overall. He's transfer listed. I'm getting rid of him. And then we have Thomas Noble. I put him up on loan list just because I can't really see that he's gonna get much game time, because he has to fight with these guys. The exciting prospect of Ben's Ola. We got the potential to be special, Ibrahim Reynolds. He's out on loan, and then we got, of course, Ezra Saunders, potential to be special. So we have 2 potential to be special. We have an exciting prospect in Ben's Ola, who's going out on loan, and then we have, of course, Mr. Noble. So I'm going with, of course, Saunders and Reynolds. I'm sending out Ola and Noble on loan, see if they can grow. The reason I keep them not selling them is because if I get a bid from you can see that Ezra Saunders, he's an 80 overall, which is overpowered for League One, but he is the starting central attacking midfielder. He is the star of the team. He's the best overall player. He's getting the most game time I can actually give a player, and his form is, he should be really happy with this, because we have just been promoted and we are going for promotion this year as well. We're not going to be focus on being a mid. We're going to go for promotion to championship. We're going to try and push as hard as we can to get to the Premier League. And I figure if you're a young player, he's 19, and you're in a team that is dominating League 2, probably gonna be a top team in League 1, maybe even like a back-to-back promotion up to the championship, then up to the Premier League. It's not impossible he would actually stay just because he wants to get game time. Maybe he get develop even more, and he can be picked for the English squad. With that being said, if I received an offer from like a big club, like a German club, Italian club, Spanish club, or Premier League club, if any of those big, like a French, if the big teams in France start bidding on him, I will of course consider selling him. But he's my MVP. He's my franchise player. He's the guy that I've been building the squad around since first season. So if they want to buy him, they're gonna pay a lot. But he's able to be sold, and therefore both Reynolds and Ola and Noble are trying to have them as sharp as possible in case we sell Saunders. Then we have the wingers, which are a lot of them. We got Aduama, potential to be special. He's a 71 left winger, amazing. He can be a right winger as well. We got Kai Fox, Englishman, showing great potential. He's been really, he played well when he came into the team. We got Santi Alonso, the Paraguay player. He's been really good too. He's out on loan now. We got Rijks, that I've been playing as a right winger since Aduama came into the team. He's also good. He's loan listed. I need to, send a few players out on loan because I can't keep them all. I transfer listed Tony Brick. I brought him up. He's a 62 overall, so I brought him up to sell him, to be honest. He had an exciting prospect. Well, he didn't have the top potential, so I figured I'll just sell him. We have McVeigh out on loan. He went out on loan in the beginning of this episode. And we have Jackson Mann. And I'm actually going to sell him. He doesn't have any potential, as you can see. And he's a 63, and I think he played 3 games for the club. I didn't have any assists, no, he didn't do anything, you know. We have brought up Abdullah Yawwa. I transfer lifted him as well. He's a 61 overall. He could be really good though, but we have so many wingers. Kai Coughlin, showing great potential. I'm going to keep him, of course. He's going to probably be playing in the rotation squad. And the reason is this guy, Joshua Reed. He was a central attacking midfielder, but I made him a right wing. And he's an exciting prospect. He did have potential to be special at the end of last season. He dropped the potential to an exciting prospect. So I'm going to monetize him and see how he turns out. I'm going to give him, game time. So I'm going with these two as my right wingers. I'm going to go with Fox and Abdullah as my left wingers. The rest are going to be sold or out on loan. Then we got Ollie Cameron, a striker that I said that I got on free transfer. We're going to try and sell him. He's a 64 without the potential. We got Pratt, potential to be special. Striker. We got Davidovic out on loan. He's a 62. Jiang Wang. He's an exciting prospect, 62. And then, of course, we got Joe Field, potential to be special, 67. So my two potential to be special strikers, Pratt and Fields, are gonna, play the starting position in the rotation squad and the first team, of course. And then Wang's gonna do a few. He's gonna get some game time as a sub. He can actually, you can see he can play at the left wing and right wing as well. So I'm gonna bring him into the games on either a strike position or on any of the wings. So yeah, that's the squad. Right now the squad is 35 players big, but we're gonna get rid of a few. So let's say we sell Cafaro. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if we get rid of 7 of these, we are down to 28, which is I would like to be around 20. Well, 28 is good. 28 is a good number. So I'm gonna go off cam now. I'm gonna play up till the league premiere. I'll do it off cam because it's just preseason stuff. I'm not gonna buy any. I don't know if I aim too high when I say we're gonna go up. We're gonna go to championship. We want to. Let's see what they say. What's our board expectations? We have high priority. Sign 2 players in your youth academy assigned to the defender position. Well, that's gonna happen. We're gonna bring in a central back and maybe a left or a right back. So that's no problem. The long term, within 2 seasons, have at least 2 players from the youth academy signed in the first season play at least 30% of the games in the next season. We have 1. Well, that's not going to be a problem either. I hope. And then a medium priority is a streak of 7 games with at least 1 goal scored in the league. So we're going to score 7 games in a row. Well, considering we got both Field and Pratt, I can't really see it as a problem. And we got Wang as well. So we're going to, of course, try and do that. We also have this sell 2 players and sign 2 crucial players to replace them. Finish the seasons without any unspent. This is gonna be tough. It's a medium priority, so I don't think we're gonna make this one. The reason I'm saying that is I don't know if signing crucial players is from the academy. If I sign them as a crucial from the academy, or if I sign, because I'm not buying any players. Yeah, this is gonna be tough, but we can't get them all. Then they want us to win the league title. I guess we're going for that too. And they want us to reach the round of 32. That's a low priority on both. But yeah, we're gonna go for the title. So we are gonna focus now on the league premiere. We are gonna play Crewe Alexandra, and we're playing them home at the Boundary Park. As you can see here, we decided to go with our blue, the home kit. The red and white would probably clash with Crewe Alexandra's yellow, black, whitish type of kit. So I think the blue will be perfect. We also need to have focus on this league premiere, because getting a good start here would really help out. At least a draw, that's what we're aiming for. We are about to play. We're not going to go with a rotation squad. We are going to go with our first team. So Hoy in goal, Late left back, Smith and Cooper central backs, and then Riley on the right. Drake and Clayton central defense midfielder, Saunders in front of them, Aduama on the left wing, Reed on the right wing, and Field up top. That could be probably the best team we can have right now, and I have a good feeling. Let's see if we can get the 3 points. Come on, boys.
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. I'm Derek Ray, joined by Lee Dixon in the commentary position, and you can really sense the anticipation in the crowd ahead of kick-off with their respective league seasons about to get underway. It's Oldham Athletic and they take on Crewe Alexandra.
Well, thank you, Derek. Brilliant atmosphere here today. All that hard slog in pre-season, all aimed for this game. First game of the season, all that preparation is for this. It's for this 90 minutes. Focus on it, get the 3 points, move on to the next one. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And now they get the ball rolling. Well, pressing high is something the visitors like to do. It can take a lot out of any team, but it is very much their game. Lee, would you expect that approach this time?
Yeah, absolutely. The press looks on, the way the team's set up. High energy is needed for this tactic. Everyone has to buy into it, but the rewards are big, Derek.
Well, he has to be regarded always as a dangerous opponent, but what should we expect to see from him in this game, Lee?
Well, he is an all-round player, but just check him out around the box on free kicks. Do not give anything away. That'll be the coach's words.
Can he put them in front?
Just to let you know, the club shot is
Great pressure to win the ball back. He might be able to make it through. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Nil then. And they need to get tighter. Could cross it in here. Could be. High degree of difficulty to hit it on the volley like that, and it was close.
Well, it's all about timing. You've got to wait for the ball to come down, and he's very, very unlucky.
Well, visionary passing. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum. Even one apiece in this match. And players waiting in the centre. They could nudge in front. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be... And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here! Kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. He might profit from here, you know. It has to be, surely. And a goal to level this contest. All even. Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. A change to Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Peterborough United. 60 minutes played, 1-1.
Alan McInally with his finger on the pulse. Now, will the cross work out for them? A header it was, but a pretty straightforward. And over comes the corner. It was well stopped.
Well, the positioning is everything for a goalkeeper, and he was in a good position then.
Over it comes. Classy goalkeeping.
Well, it was a good save from the goal.
Ainley with it. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Chance to play it in. And space available inside. An alert piece of defending. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Well, they're certainly thinking about a winner. Can he put them in front? He does! And with so little time left, that might be the winner. Wonderful drama. What do you say? Defences are on top. 3-2. Inside the final 2 minutes of this contest. They are making headway, but really they need a goal with time not on their side. Won it back. Breaking at pace. Will they profit from this situation? And players waiting in the centre. A wonderful intervention. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces, Lee.
Well, it takes 4 to 5 games to really get your match fitness at the start of any campaign. Just hope that you can hit the ground running and pick some points up before that. And they've done that today. Well done indeed.
Well, I think it's accurate to say, Lee, that this man was the light bringer for his side.
Well, he never gave that back line a chance to get a breath. 2 goals for the lad today. Played superbly well, looked really sharp, constantly playing on the shoulder of the last defender. A real handful.
So we managed to win 3-2. Perfect league premiere. Pratt scoring the winning goal. It looked like it would be a 2-2 draw, but we managed to pull through. We had 8 shots, 5 landed on target. They had 5 shots, 2 landed, and they had a possession of 61%. So they dominated the game when it came to having the ball, but I think we won fair and square. We can see Field have a 7.2, Saunders has a 10.0, he scored twice, and Pratt scored the winning goal, of course, and he has a 7.9. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the team. It was a great effort. Winning the Premier is not easy, and it didn't look like we were going to do that actually when we were down 2-1, but we managed to pull through. This gives us, after the first game played, we are sitting second. We know there's going to be a lot of changes. We are very early on, just one game in, but it's fun to see us up in the top. I hope it will be like that when we played 46 games. Our goal is, of course, reaching the championship, going back-to-back promotion. Maybe it's a little too much. Maybe the team isn't that good yet, or I'm not that good as a player, but at least that's going to be the goal. That's what we're aiming for. Our next game in the league, which will be the first game of episode 2, well, not episode 2, it's going to be episode 32, but the second episode of season 3, and we're playing Northampton, so that's going to be interesting. We see Noble was out on loan. We sold Cavaro, which is beautiful. We didn't want him since he was the free agent we brought in last season, and now he's gone, so we'll thank him for his services. It was a good first episode, I think. Getting a win in the premiere, that was vital. And I want to thank you guys for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the premiere as well. Take care of yourself, stay safe, stay healthy, and leave a like if you enjoyed this one, and leave a comment. You know that I do answer all the comments. If you have any tips or pointers, just let me know, and I'll think about it, or we can have a discussion about it. Anything that can help me, become better. So, but till the next episode, guys, walk good.